is as much magic to be experienced within our own human flesh as there is to be tapped into within the celestial strata. On September 29th and 30th, we're going to get some juicy aspects from Venus. Venus in Scorpio is going to be forming a trine to Neptune and a square to Jupiter. This is really going to rev up our hunger for something. It might literally be that we are a bottomless pit this weekend. Venus and Jupiter can certainly do that. They can actually make us just want to feed ourselves a little bit more. But also there is like a primordial hunger. There's something that about us on a soul level that is craving richness, that is craving connection. Venus in Scorpio is really controlled. Venus in Scorpio really prefers this slow drip of incoming pleasure, and it really has to be on her terms. And yeah, Venus in Scorpio, obviously very desirous, very passionate, but it really has to be on her terms in a lot of ways. But here with these aspects with Neptune and Jupiter, there is a softening, there is an opening, there's a desire to kind of tap into the flow. There is a readiness to reach that threshold of just allowing and receiving. So we're going to be going to some extra attempts to just kind of allow and also kind of like tap into magic in many ways, because this is a trine to Neptune. So we're really trying to reach this higher love. We're trying to reach this this depth, this ensoulment in the body though. So I'm thinking something about picking your poison, right? Because Venus is in Scorpio, whether that's fine wine, whether that's the intoxicating gaze of a mysterious person that you love, whether that is the prick of an enchanted rose, what have you. But I'm thinking about like a potion of a night of music, a night of barley wine, a night of just like engaging, really activating conversation with someone that you trust with your whole heart. And how those kinds of nights, those kinds of like Venusian simple pleasures can really fill our cup. And that is a ritual I personally enjoy when Venus enters into these aspects with Neptune, is just like putting on the playlist and really just like feeling it, really allowing yourself to feel it and have those deeper conversations with people, those really provoking and enlivening soulful conversations and connections with other people. So yeah, that is really just like the theme for this aspect, but we can really get a lift here because Neptune wants to transport us and Jupiter wants something else, wants us to discover something. So it's like we have to kind of allow and like loosen our grip a little bit and kind of allow the journey to take us. And so, yeah, you might have to just like consciously step away from an obligation or step away from something that feels a little heavier than you would desire at this moment in time. This is like a reprieve for Venus and Scorpio to really get a lift and to really fill that cup of mirth and pleasure and enjoyment. But yeah, it has to be something potent though. Like it has to be with people who you feel like you can really go to those depths with in terms of chemistry. So yeah, Venus and Scorpio still craves depth, but we're trying to have that enlivening, lifting experience. There's something gluttonous perhaps about this with Venus in like Scorpio, something about picking our poison, where you want the richest dessert possible, where you want that rich chocolate cake, or, the maraschino cherries or something of that nature. So there's something intoxicating about this that is also delightful. So I hope that this aspect is really pleasurable for you and is really activating for you. And that was your astrology shot of the day. Thank you so much for joining me today. For more astrology in your world, you can connect with me across platforms at Astro Catherine or visit my website where you can book your reading.